Hey, sixth graders, here we go. We are finishing up 2.5. This is example 5, and we got some story problems. They always do this to us. But don't forget, when you have a story problem, you need to look at the pictures. There's some important information here. So this says you buy 2.75 pounds of tomatoes. You hand the cashier a $10 bill. How much change will you receive? So first thing we have to do, see how much the tomatoes are. Okay, so it says they are $1.89 per pound. So if I multiply that by 275, that's going to 2.75, sorry, that's going to give me the price. Okay? So I've got two steps here. First I need to multiply these. Then once I get the price for how much I'm going to pay for the tomatoes, then I subtract that from 10. Okay? So let's take a look. First step is to find the cost of the tomatoes. We multiply these two numbers. 2 decimal places here, 2 here. So in my final product, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. And now, here's a tricky thing. We're talking about money, right? So have you ever been to the store and do they say, that'll be $5 and 1,975 thousandths of a penny? No. So we have to round this up to cents, so to the hundredth place. So that would be actually $5.20 when I figure this out, because you don't pay 0.75 of a cent. You see these kind of prices at gas stations if you've never noticed, but they do that to you. All right, cost of 2.75 pounds of tomatoes is $5.20, because I had to round this up because we're talking about money. The next step is to subtract that cost from the tomatoes from the amount of money you hand the cashier. So $10 minus $5.20. So I would like to write this out. If you look on my notes, I write it out 10, and then you got to line up the dot and then subtract, and you end up with $4.80 in change. So a lot of steps here. First, find out how much it costs, then find out how much change you receive. Go ahead and pause it if you need to, and then take a look at this next one. Same type of problem, right? You buy 4.5 pounds of bananas at 49 cents a pound. You hand the cashier a $20 bill. How much change will you get back? So first step, multiply 4.5 times 49 cents. Then take that answer, subtract it from 20 to find out your change. Let's take a look.
You buy 4.5 pounds of bananas at 49 cents a pound. You hand the cashier a $20 bill. How much change will you get back? The first thing we want to do is find the cost of the bananas, so we can multiply 49 cents a pound by 4.5 pounds. So let's multiply 49 hundredths multiply by 4 and 5/10. And remember, when you multiply numbers, you want to line up the numbers on the right and not by the decimal point. So let's multiply. 5 times 9 is 45. Bring down the 5 and carry the 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Add 4, 24. Let's use a 0 as a placeholder. 4 times 9 is 36. Bring down the 6 and carry the 3. 4 times 4 is 16. Add 3. That will give us 19. Now we can add up the digits. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. Bring down the 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 plus 9 is 12. Bring down the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now it looks like this number needs a decimal point.
Yep, it looks like
we can determine where it goes by looking at the numbers we multiplied by. The first number has 2 decimal places. The second number has 1 decimal place. So our answer will have 3 decimal places. Start with the decimal point to the right of the number and move the decimal point 3 places to the left. So our answer is 2 and 205 thousandths. But we're going to need to round this to 2 and 21 hundredths.
Because we're talking dollars and cents.
So the cost of the bananas is $2.21. Now we want to find how much change you will get back. So we can subtract $2.21 from $20. So 20 minus 2 and 21 hundredths.
Line up the dot when
And
you're
remember,
subtracting.
when you subtract, you want to line up the numbers at the decimal point. Notice that the digits in the second number are all larger than the digits in the first number, so we're going to need to borrow. The first number becomes 1, the second number becomes 9, this 0 becomes 9, and the last 0 is 10. So let's subtract. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. And we can bring down the 1. We can also bring down the decimal point.
Line up the dot.
So you will get $17.79 back.
That stuff's important to know. You're paying for stuff at the store. You want to make sure you get the right amount of money back. Sometimes they mess up and don't give you enough. Okay. You guys are doing awesome. I know that's a lot of stuff. We're not exactly going over the multiplication on how to do that, but you can, if you need to know how to do that, you can come see me. But we need to know that we're moving the decimal place that many times when in our answer. And then if you're talking money, don't forget to round it, because nobody says $2.205 thousandths of a, So keep up the good work. We're almost there. It's time to do your mini assessment. All right. See ya.